The state of the Latin American economy, I would describe as being in the crossroads. After a couple of decades of zero growth, Latin America has grown a lot over the last few years. And this has been mainly due to what is called the commodity super cycle. In other words, China and the rest of Asia have grown, at really positive rates. This has increased the demand for oil, copper, and all these kinds of raw materials. And the price of these raw materials has increased, and the countries that produce these raw materials have benefited. Unfortunately, this is coming to an end. China is slowing down. Firms have found alternatives, right? North Americans found the shale oil and shale gas and so on and so forth. This means that natural resources prices are coming down. My viewpoint, when I explained at the conference, is that unless Latin America is able to adapt to a new situation in which 4 billion Asians are now producing the same things that we were producing in the past, but with a much better quality and at half price, unless you are able to adapt to that, you are not going to be able to survive. The biggest problem in Latin America is the very unequal education system. The competitiveness of a country will depend on the capacity to innovate. And the capacity to innovate is not going to come from the researchers. It's going to come from the people, from the students, from the workers. The great innovations that are occurring today come from students, Mark Zuckerberg, or come from workers, Amancio Ortega, who created Zara, or Google Liberté, who invented Cirque du Soleil. And unless you are able to have the average citizen innovate, you're not going to be able to survive this tsunami that is 4 billion Asians all of a sudden doing the same thing you're doing at half price.